You know, if you live in Florida, there are many cruises you can go on out of Miami, out of Lauderdale, out of Tampa. They're abundant. You can go a lot of different places from a lot of different ports, but there's a cruise you can go on without leaving Polk County, and we're going to find out about it in a minute. But this is 246-63907. And when she goes back to the SPCA, all the little dogs look at her and go, "Cute dog walking." No, this is Winnie. And we're going to figure out how we can get Winnie a home. Do you have a good home for her? Well, we'll find out. But joining us in studio is Jessica Lawson and Mercedes Prue with SPCA Florida. Hey, ladies, how you doing?
Hello, Brad. How are you?
Doing great. Tell me a little bit about the little one here, man.
That's a cute dog you got there, Brian.
Yeah.
Wherever did you get her?
I don't know, man. I've always found myself as a bigger type dog, but these little ones, you know.
She's very sweet.
Yeah, and she's yeah.
She's a lover.
You okay? So how do folks go about adopting her?
Sure. Well, again, she's Winnie, and she showed up at our door. Somebody kind of just dumped her, which is very sad. She was very, very, very thin. She's still, you can kind of see a little bit of her spine out of her little publicity hound shirt. But she got some small meals, and she got, treated and tested, and she's doing much better. Our Guardian Angel Fund is really amazing because it allows us to be able to care for some of the animals that show up really, in desperate need. Winnie also needed dental. That can run you, $200 to $300. So Guardian Angel Fund paid for her dental, so she has a fresh set of pearly white teeth.
We were just looking at that. We were like trying to figure out how old she was, and I was like, nice smile.
I know, 5 years old, but nice
we figured right at 3 to 5.
Yeah, so you can hop online to see more about her personality, spcaflorida.org, and then come on down to our campus, 5850 Brandon Road South in Lakeland. Fill out the paperwork. If you have any other dogs in the house, we do ask that you, she loving on you?
Oh, yeah.
That you go ahead and bring them down for a visit, and then you just fill out the paperwork, and we send you on your way.
All right, Minnie, you ready to head back over that way? Here you go, man. And she is adorable. So, in these days of fundraising, you have to come up with some entertaining and decorative ways to bring folks out to your functions. And you guys have got a cruise going on. So we're talking Brewz Cruise. What exactly is it?
Yeah, so lots of people have asked us, is it a ship? Are you touring a harbor? And it's a land-based cruise. It's all of the Brewz, the craft beer. So all of the different breweries from around Central Florida. There's a lot of them. They've been popping up here and there. We actually have 2 or 3 of them in Lakeland, even that will be at the event. Yeah. So it's very exciting. It's definitely a different audience for us. We're really excited to be able to partner with Downtown Lakeland Partnership and really, bring this event to new places. This is the 6th year doing it, but we're excited to kind of take it to the new level. We're doing it at a new location. It's going to be the patio area right downtown, Citizens Bank, and it overlooks Lake Morton. Okay. So it'll be a really nice,
yeah, technically you're not landlocked.
Right, yeah. I mean, you got water, but you're not cruising on the lake.
So now is this a pet-friendly event possibly, or is this one we want to...
We possibly might have some of our adoptables there, but we try not to, mix the alcohol and the pets, so...
Yeah. I know my black lab, when he drinks, he just...
I know, he gets a little outrageous. We don't have to call the cops on any canines.
Exactly. So. He looks at you and goes, "Riving, rubbing, rub not riving." No. But anyways, so 6 years of doing this. I mean, how's the event gone so far?
Sure, and this is actually our first year being involved. Yeah. Previously, DLP partnered with Elder Point Ministries, and they've pursued a different, they've kind of dropped out, so we were selected. Yeah. We've been working a lot with DLP. We brought our walk to Lake Mirror a few years back, and that's been going really great. Beautiful venue. A smaller walk for the dogs, especially some of the older ones or the smooshy-faced ones that can't make it all the way around Lake Hollingsworth. We also did their Dog Days of Summer. We were one of the sponsors for that. So we're definitely trying to bring more attention to how dog-friendly downtown is. Even beyond downtown to Lakeside Village, there's lots of dog-friendly places that people can grab a bite to eat while their pooch is with them.
get a couple different things going on, and there's actually a little bit of a brunch program going on. Now, what all do we have available?
So you actually get to have a one-on-one with brewers, and you get to ask them questions if you have any questions about craft brewing. Trying to think.
And the amazing thing about the brewers is at one time when you went to the store, you probably had 3 or 4 beers to buy. Now you can find television shows on. It's become like the wine of, you know.
Right.
It's the new thing.
It is. It's very popular, very trendy right now. There's quite a few, even stores. One of them will be selling our tickets. Beer Revolution. He just actually signed on board today, so he'll be, showcasing our event. And then you walk into the store, and I mean, it's just walls full of all of these different craft beers.
Cool.
So it's definitely a very popular thing, especially with some of the younger folks, even some of the older folks. They brew at their house. There's actually a Brewers Guild that we're going to get involved in the event, so it's going to be very exciting. The brunch will also feature a menu kind of tailored around a special breakfast blend of beer. So you think, oh, special breakfast coffee? Oh, but we have breakfast beer.
I know that you had talked about the Downtown Lakeland partnership coming to you with this, but when it comes to fundraising, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, coming at those people to support you in a different way. Talk about, never letting things get stale,
Right.
and presenting new opportunities, not only to the residents of Polk County, but for your sponsors as much.
Right, definitely. And that's one of the things that even the Dog Days did, was kind of allow us to approach a different crowd. Maybe those that weren't aware of our Walk for Animals, or maybe those that didn't attend our auction for the animals. So we think that the Brewz Crewz is going to do the same thing. It's going to really open up a new set of people for our organization to really engage with. So we're looking forward to sharing, all that we do, from rescuing little ones like Winnie to, out in the community, how we're helping seniors through Anna Meals. So it's going to be a fun platform that's a very unique event, but then obviously, we're going to be able to talk about what we do and what Downtown Lakeland Partnership does. A lot of people don't realize that DLP puts on First Fridays and,
exactly.
Lots of the different events. So I think it's a great opportunity for a new audience to really learn what we're all about.
And Mercedes, I'm going to leave it up to you to give them the bad news. There is a deadline that you can do this, or there's going to be a problem also. So we recommend that they buy early and often.
Yes. It tends to sell out really fast, so we definitely recommend buying your tickets in advance. My dog will sit down.
She's just full of it, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
You give me a run for my money. Thanks. But there's different levels as well. So when you do buy in advance, you do have different options, and like VIP, which is $50. So that's a good opportunity, and you get to go in an hour early, which always is a plus.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants, you want to get the first look on every craft beer.
They do it at the theme parks,
Yeah.
where you get to the front of the line.
Right, yep. That even gets you a little glass keepsake instead of just the plastic one that general admission gets you.
Yeah.
So a little step above, makes it worth it. Definitely. And then our general admission, that's going to be...
It's $35.
Okay.
And that one you get a plastic cup, and it's a souvenir cup as well. And you get to do the same exact thing and go around, try all the craft beers, but that starts at 2. So once you get through the doors, and go and enjoy a live band as well. We'll have On the Avenue and the Detectives there, so they'll be playing a little bit while you go and taste some craft beers.
Let's talk a little bit about the life's blood of every nonprofit such as yourself, volunteers and of course sponsors. You still need volunteers for the event. Sponsors still welcome to join you. How's that going to work?
Sponsors are definitely still welcome to join us. We're still bringing on sponsors as we speak. We've had a couple sign on so far, so a big thank you. Canon Automotive has come on board, so we're excited to have them. They're going to have a couple of their cars out there. For those who don't know, Subaru is actually a dog-friendly car.
Yeah.
It's like certified by your four-legged friends, paw of approval. So yes, so they'll have their cars there to people can sit in and see. But we're definitely looking for more sponsors. With regards to volunteers, we're good because we are very fortunate to have over 500 volunteers at SPCA Florida. A lot of those help us specifically with our fundraising events. So we appreciate the support from our volunteers.
I just got the visual of the dog paw in here. I wear.
Yep, pretty much. This car, good to go.
Good to go.
The assembly line of cars. Yeah.
Any other sponsors you want to recognize that have gotten on board early?
That's the main one so far. We've really just started rolling out our sponsorship packets. Because this is our first time doing it with DLP, we revised some of the marketing benefits and are trying to really ramp up. You know, we obviously have a very large social media following, so that's going to be a huge benefit. You know, our 24,000 Facebook fans. So we've really been tweaking some of the sponsorship packets and are really starting to roll them out now.
How much has social media helped you guys get your message out, whether it be events, whether it be shows you do with us?
Sure.
Talk about the importance of creating a fan base with that and letting folks know.
Sure, it's a huge help, especially when we need people to really pitch in and help, say, kitten season. Kitten season takes place from early spring until late fall, and we are just flooded, like most shelters around the nation, with kittens, baby kittens, and we ran out of litter. I mean, we were literally like on our last case of litter, and we put out a plea, and we were flooded with litter. I mean, literally so much litter that the online store delivered 2 pallets. We had Pet Supermarket sending us pallets. I mean, it was wonderful. That message got shared like crazy. Even, for example, last night, the temperatures being a little bit chilly, I put up a quick message about, don't forget, make sure your pets are either inside or that they have some kind of safe and warm place outside if they're outdoor cats or whatnot. And that got shared like 68 times. So it's really nice to be able to see people, with our adoptable animals, or even liking, we just received a grant, so people like that and share it, because it really helps us spread the word to, say I have 300 friends online that might not know about everything that you do, so it just grows it exponentially.
Well, speaking of sharing, let's see if we can find Winnie a home.
Yes.
You guys got the honors. One of you two, let's find that puppy a home. She's a Chihuahua?
Yep, she is a Chihuahua. She's a 5-year-old Chihuahua, but she's still, quite young looking, huh? Yeah, that's what I
She likes to give kisses.
And the good thing about her, she's very very loving. When you bring animals in here, some are very relaxed and with the lights and with all the people going on. Some tend to get freaked out, and she's, we've walked her from all. There's like a walk of shame that happens when you walk in the building.
It's a walk of glory.
No,
it's like the cone of glory. It's not the cone of shame. It's
if
the
they're
cone
coming
of
to see
glory.
us, it's a walk of shame. They're like, oh no, we gotta go see that guy. Well, guys, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you coming in and sharing the event with us, and of course, sharing Winnie with us. All right.
Definitely.
All right. And for you folks at home, you don't want to miss the Brewz Crewz, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to adopt Winnie. The Brewz Crewz is a great opportunity for you to get out and experience the Brewz Crewz Craft Beer Festival. It's scheduled for Saturday, March 21st. Tickets are $25 for the brunch, $35 for general admission, and $50 for VIP access. Now keep in mind, tickets will be sold at the door, but there's a chance they could be sold out, so you might want to get them early. How do you do so? Well, it's as simple as giving them a call, 863-646-7722, or go to the website, brewzcrewz.com. The Brewz Crewz Craft Beer Festival in downtown Lakeland is a chance to sip and savor craft beer from around the country and support SPCA Florida.